Bobcats, and welcome to BBTV. Today is Wednesday, January 20th, 2016. My name is Leah.
And I'm Arij. Here's the news you came to see. Our top story for today is a look at a record-breaking lottery that took the country by storm.
This past Wednesday, the Powerball jackpot raised an astonishing $1.5 billion.
It was confirmed that 3 people picked the correct numbers, but we were curious what you would do if you won.
BBTV reporters went out to see how some of you might spend the money. Check it out.
I'll probably buy a new house.
If I were to win the lottery, I would probably, a serious answer would be pay off all the bills, pay off my house for my family and friends, all that, get us all out of debt. More fun answer is we'd all go to Bora Bora.
Well, if I won the lottery, I'd go, get me a nice car, buy a grocery store. I'd be all over that food. Well, who doesn't like food? I'm a hungry individual, so you know how it is.
$1.5 billion. First, if I cried, I'd have the $100 bills and wipe up my tears with them because I have the money to do it. Then I'd buy a hockey team like Aaron Rodgers because that's what Aaron Rodgers did.
I would move far, far away, someplace very warm, and wake up with my feet in the sand.
Okay, I'd probably buy Buffett and then give enough money to all my teachers that I've had at Buffett so they didn't have to work another day of their lives.
Pretty soon, the Henry Dorley Zoo won't just be a place for animals. Over break, it was announced that the famous attraction will soon be adding a splash park. It will be called Alaskan Adventure and is scheduled to be open this summer. This new water feature will include over 75 statues, including 18 feet tall humpback whales. Construction has already begun and is located near the petting zoo in Carousel. Admission to the splash park will be included with your zoo entrance. Future plans for the area also includes moving both the seals and the polar bears to the area. So Bobcats, it's time to form your opinion. Do you think that this will make our zoo even better, or is it already the best in the zoo in the country?
Over break, the Old Market in Omaha lost a history landmark to an unexpected fire. On January 9th, fire crews were called to the scene around 2:30 when an explosion was heard from the streets below the popular restaurant M's Pub. Firefighters worked all day and most of the night to keep the fire under control. Their main goal was to keep the fire from spreading to nearby businesses. In the end, the M's Pub was a total loss, but with the hard work of the crew, no other building caught on fire. Local businesses around the metro have been stepping up to offer temporary jobs to all of the employees that will no longer be able to work due to the fire. That's all the news we have today, Bobcats. Let's now spin over to the Sports Zone for all your sporting news in action.
Hey Bobcats, my name is Sophia.
And I'm Aaron, and you just entered the Sports Zone.
For today's sports segment, we are taking a break to get you filled in on the next 3 Buffett sports taking place for our athletics.
This winter, our students will be competing in girls basketball, wrestling, and boys swimming.
First, let's talk about girls basketball. Coached by Mr. Emzar and Miss Larson, the girls will be looking at repeating their city championship. After a long week of tryouts, after break, the team has been selected and are looking forward to competing. Their first game will be held this Thursday at Buffett against Beveridge.
For the boys swimming team, they have been busy after school each day, driving to Hale for swim practice. Miss Davis and Mrs. Staber head up this sport, and they are both very optimistic about the season, which will actually kick off tonight at Burke, also against Beveridge.
The final sport of winter season is wrestling. Mr. Coulter and Mr. Tingelhoff are head coaches this season and looking forward for the boys to get back on the mats. This season kicks off next Tuesday for a home meet at school against the Morton Panthers.
Be sure to support your Buffett athletes and cheer on our 3 teams.
That's all the time in the Sports Zone for today, Bobcats. Now over to the weather for your 3-day forecast.
Hey Bobcats, today is cold outside, as you can see, with a high of 31 and a low of 22. Tomorrow it will get a bit colder with a high of 32 and a low of 16. On Friday it will get the lowest with a high of 20 and a low of 12. Now then, make sure to wear your coats, Bobcats, and over to the quick feature with Sharhana.
Many adults play the lottery for fun and the chance to make millions. However, with the odds of winning are so incredibly low, you have a better chance of being struck by lightning. For Wellness Wednesday, we made a list of good ideas on how you can save the money you already have. Take a look.
Hey Bobcats, I'm Jared, here to get you caught up with your daily announcements. Students, begin thinking who you want to dress up with. That's because this Friday, the Student Council will be hosting Twin Day as the January Spirit Day. Science fair participants. Awards will be held in the cafeteria by grade level. 7th grade will be held today, and 6th grade will be held on Thursday. For each grade level ceremony, students should be released at 2:30 to come to the cafeteria for awards. The Read to Succeed selection test will begin this Thursday during Bobcat Den in Mrs. Miller's room, C-130. If you'd like a packet with sample book questions to study, please pick one up for Mrs. Miller. That's all for the announcements today, Bobcats. Now it's time to check out who's celebrating birthdays today. Happy birthday to the following Bobcats from BBTV.
Before we go, let's return back to our top story about the $1.5 billion jackpot to see what you could actually buy.
We did some research to find out what interesting things this sum of money could buy. Signing off for BBTV, this has been Arij
And Leah, have a fantastic day.